Thanks for coming to chat to me today, Jessie.
Thank you for having me.
Could you outline your experience and qualifications related to working with children in a carer's role, and include any of your special education needs experience, and just tell me about why you're interested in working with children?
Thanks, Miranda. I've always had an interest in working with children. It's a career that I've wanted to follow since I was really young. And for the last 6 years, I've been working in a long daycare. And to get to that point, I studied a diploma at TAFE in children's services. And I've had experience. So the age groups that I work with are 0 to 5 years, and I've had experience working with both age groups. And then as far as sort of primary to early high school age, I informally do work sort of around with little bits of the youth and things like that. So a lot of it has been with music for church and things like that. So not so much working in like youth groups as such, but just, those informal church Sunday services, working with young people. So to create music. So part of my role too at the long daycare is I have had experience working with additional needs children. So anywhere from, being on the spectrum, Asperger's to autism, also cerebral palsy, so those physical disabilities as well. And that's something that I'm very passionate about and I feel very confident with. Working with visuals and things like that. I've done a bit of work with that too. So, and, always open to learning more about various ways of those additional support resources.
Excellent. That's great. Thank you. Would you mind talking through any behaviour kind of management strategies you've used, and if you could give an example where you've had control of a situation?
Sure. So because I work with such a young age group, it's all I find I've been, taught that it all needs to be age appropriate. So as far as working with children 0 to 5, with the younger age groups, it's basically I have used distraction and redirection. So distraction could be, oh, hey, can you come and help me with this? I really need your help. And building that confidence and things like that, as soon as you feed into a child's ego, this is putting it very clinically, but feeding into their ego, immediately they feel like they could help you so much. Redirection as far as, oh, do you think you could build this tower for me? How high can we get it? So just really redirecting. And then, with the older age group where you can sort of talk them through and rationalize with them a bit more, I find a really good strategy is to give them two choices. So for an example, I see them wrestling on the mat or something like that. I can say, okay, you've got two choices. You can go and play with the Play-Doh or the Lego. And then, if you can't make a choice, I will make the choice for you. So, I give them the chance to go and play together, doing something constructive, or, I divide them up. So separate them for, just 5 minutes while they calm down. So usually I find that works really well. So that I find I've worked, I use it more for, the 3 to 5 age group, because they start to understand and comprehend, what they're doing is probably not what I want them to be doing or what they can be doing. Yeah.
That's excellent. That's a great example. Could you outline any special skills or additional experience that you think will be useful in an education setting?
I really enjoy creative art and creative expression. So I know, part of your school learning is also contributing to those, I suppose, those music festival events, things that schools host, anywhere where there's creative expression. I'm really happy to help out. I really enjoy singing, and and sort of listening to music and things like that. So anywhere where I can help in the creative arts section, and anything like painting and things like that, I really enjoy too. And I'm also interested. I'm starting to learn. I'm interested in kind of admin side of the work. Sometimes at work, I'll help my boss in the office, just really informally. She might get me to do some photocopying or create something on Word or things like that. So I've discovered I really am happy to do that sort of work. I certainly don't have the skill that a clerical or admin person would have, but I'm always happy to sort of learn more skills regarding that, and what's specifically needed for the school and things like that. So I'm happy to take on that sort of work too. So yeah.
Excellent. It's lovely to hear that you are pretty enthusiastic and flexible. Jessie, thanks for chatting with me today.
Thank you, Miranda.